then we're good to go. Right, so we've got G2 on defense, we've got PRX on attack.
I think going to give PRX one hell of a fight.
And of course, this is how we started off. Man, it's so good, isn't it? It's just, of course they rush. Of course this guy hasn't let go of W key. Whoa. Wait, that was an impressive kill though.
Shell's not going to find much, but he wants a little bit more.
Well,
he won't get that 4K, but that is going to be
this is going to be me, by the way.
I mean, I've got PRX winning this 2-0. I think it's quite convincingly.
That has been missing from
me.
PRX until stage 1 is Jing. The way that he can explode onto a site and just
Sorry,
take
say that again.
rounds over.
No, I was just saying, what do you think about this
so
game?
good.
So I've got them
But
kind of
identifying
2-0
these
quite
positions out the rep, there is a little bit of help from the flash,
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that
opportunity
map pool,
there for
but
Valen to challenge on
it's
that. And then he
PRX.
just starts taking space. I mean, this is what makes
I mean,
Jing
Lotus,
so
I'm never going to
dangerous,
be
is
comfortable
he does not
vouching
let
for
go. Once he's
PRX
got
on
that
Lotus
opening
with that
kill on a site,
It's
he's going
crazy.
to keep going at you.
Tell me
Most
they
of the time, not
don't
always,
B-rush
but
every single
quite
round.
Well,
Tell me they don't
on the
B-rush
outset
every
with the
single
pistol.
round.
Now slowed down.
Poor Valen, bro. They are playing, they are ready for some kind of stack though. Heavy stack over towards A, retake over towards B. We just have someone just hold and spawn.
Back here at alley, but it's going to be a pass over on that spike just to really fast track this ult for the Rays. Everybody else now getting into position. Retaken from here. Going to prove to be very, very difficult here for G2. As the dog does get the catch.
Yeah, PRX just crossing their T's.
I was going to say, I'm surprised Jing didn't nade this a little bit earlier.
Gets punished a bit, but doesn't die. It's kind of what's important.
Yeah, and we got one person in theory who can hunt, but
Aggressively looking for, and he's able to collect another one.
I say in theory because again it's PRX, no actual rules apply to this team. Yeah, that's a Spectre. This is the Guardian.
Forsaken looking like he will just go ahead and allow them to die. So 4 players sacrificed over to the spike. PRX move up 2-0.
Yeah, this is.
It's a nice round for G2. I know that sounds mental, but it is. Only one person going down to give them an orb.
To die to the spike and trying to punish that as best as they could.
Even with that
Like
though,
said,
Jing obviously
it's fine
very
for
close
Jing
to his
die
ult.
there. You don't care either way. You know, you want those ult orbs. You're so close to the showstopper already. You're 2 away. You can farm an orb.
Yeah,
here.
not this
He
round,
gets
but
one
probably
kill,
next
and all
round
of
we
a
get
sudden, they can bonus you in a heartbeat.
we get Razor, and that's
See if
okay.
that's going to be the
They're
play
in
here
for losing
PRX
one
is
and then
rifles
resetting them
bound
with a
now, full
Razor
buy
is the
for
plan at the
G2.
moment.
Did their best there, expecting the aggression from PRX, covering their angles nicely.
Zayasi,
And,
thank you so much for the
only
17
lost one
months,
player
bro.
to
Thank
it,
you
so
very much.
For what it's worth,
Appreciate you.
that's not bad at all.
Tech balls?
frankly.
This might be the first tech balls we've had.
Yep. I was waiting. See if you're
Wait,
gonna
is
know
that
this.
right?
What have you
Why do I
done,
feel like we've had no tech
This
pauses?
is you.
Stopping around 4 seconds. Hey, everything's been smooth so far.
That's true.
A minor pause in the action.
We've been very lucky.
And we'll see what's going on here. Looks like something in the PRX camp. Forsaken needing to make sure that everything is
Jing's
taken care of.
W key is stuck.
Just maybe have to unplug it, plug it
Yeah.
back in again, you know?
That happens. That's the go-to
Keyboard
IT
issue.
solution for sure. But yeah, it's a good start for PRX. One thing I'm really curious about here, Kilios, is with these 2 comps, you know, how important is it for G2 to have a really good defender side? Because it's the double duelist, right? And generally, PRX is doing their damage on the attacker side, whereas G2's comp is generally going to do its damage on the defender side. So in my mind, I'm starting to wonder, like, what's the round score that G2 needs to get to that I feel
The W
comfortable
key is actually
that they
stuck.
switch over to attackers? Because they've only played this map twice in stage 1 against 100 Thieves both times, and their attacker side was pretty anemic both times.
Sure.
So like 3-9,
Chat,
I
the
think,
org
4-8 or something like
PRX,
that.
does it do any other games or is it
What-
just
you know, what is the
literally
actual
literally
scoreline
just
that they need to
Valorant
get here
only?
on this defender side to have a good chance?
I mean, you'd want it
I
to
don't
be as
really
many
know
as
enough
humanly
about the
possible for
org.
the G2
It's only
camp.
Valorant.
Sure.
And we'll see if they're going to be able to get one on the board as we do get ready to go
Very
into
popular
that
here,
bonus
like in the
round here.
game.
Best opportunity for them as the firepower will be in their favor for the most part. A couple half armors, but we'll see what the final
They started from
assembly is
CS,
gonna be
but
looking
then
like
moved
for
over.
PRX, once we get everything squared away here with Forsaken on stage.
Curious if something thinks about an outlaw or something like that. I'm very, very intrigued as to what he's going to end up buying.
I would be bold on the attack, but I mean, something is just known for doing bold things.
Yeah.
Give him that outlaw,
Pretty cool.
and the man is going to put it to good use, so it could see a purchase like that come through at the moment. We can still see the game. It's just shy of 4,000 credits. So
Yeah.
Really good in terms of orcs and player treatment and content. Yeah, I think so. And I think like obviously, like considering how good this team is, it probably makes money.
You know, that is
Especially with the bundle actually being like really good.
Grab a judge and maybe pass it over to Jing. Jing will give him the Spectre. Something like
It's
that
nice
might
when you can
happen
kind of
in
just
this
focus on one game.
Give him the Wisey treatment. I mean, it was on split. He was just
That's true.
absolutely breaking ankles.
I had
people
sort
down,
of forgotten about that. I think I wanted to.
Energy hasn't.
You.
They'll never forget about it.
But you know, now they're changing the roster up, so.
Yeah.
You think removing split because it's a Raze dominant map and trying to move away from Raze dominant meta? I mean, yeah, maybe something to do with that. The fact that you say that, honestly, normally the updates are kind of linked. So them getting rid of split might be their way of saying that one satchel is okay, and then they're changing to one satchel in the
and it's a Vandal here for something interesting.
Patch coming up.
PRX, so.
There's a chance of that. I hadn't actually thought about that.
They're good enough to get away
maybe
with
that's
these
the
kind of
most
things.
common double satchel, to be honest.
For sure. So Hawk to check. Doesn't get any info. So let's see if they're going to be wary of a trap or something like that. Something.
Are they literally going to walk into an empty site? Oh my god, I thought it was.
Kind of an info gathering mission.
Wait, he literally is.
They've been a little more
When does this guy check spawn? Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Wait, this is a good bonus at the moment. We'll talk about this, like something brought a little bit heavy into it, so he'll take a bit of a hit if they lose this round. But this is a really good spot. We got a Raze luck coming in.
Does get knocked down to 21 HP. Is Jing lurking away? Has he missed this one? Oh, now noticing it.
That's insane.
Middle now in hand for him. Clear out of the haunt. Boom bot to try to get himself pushed up here into heaven. Something final one.
Whoa. Big jewel on sight. Oh my god, because it's not planning for the other guy. Wow, man. Their decision making is kind of sick.
Now down to 5 as he clears out the Prowler.
5 bullets.
Playing ring around the Rosie here. Sees the gun barrel of 1. Swing out. Finds it. Swap over the glass.
Chat, that is mental how good that is. That is crazy how good his decision making is to dash into the smoke and get the guy isolated over towards site itself. That was insane.
So nicely. Something just beautiful on site. Hitting some great shots, anticipating Icy's peek around the corner. Jonah P, so good on elbow on that.
Yeah, he saw this guy early as well, just saw his gun barrel.
The last time they played this.
That was a mental round.
And that's
Kid New York.
90% of PRX's rounds.
Yeah, that's true. Kid New York, thank you so much for doing that, bro. I really do appreciate it. 500 bits.
Now you have the showstopper for Jing. Playing pretty far up is G2 this
Somehow
game.
that's
Thanks for sending that as well, man. I really do appreciate that.
Icy is able to put him down.
Thank you for the bits, bro. Thank you for doing that.
Gonna be destroyed, but that is a solid start. Weapon not gonna be recoverable here for them. Fight goes across.
Yeah, maybe. I want to say an insta overheat, but
still here in the back pocket.
kind of just good from Trent.
Did
they get the gun away?
Maybe wanting to go and suss out the other side of the map.
Yeah, against the Nico, PRX definitely feeling like, okay, there's too many players over here that we've seen. Let's try something a little bit different. It feels
Penga
like a trap.
Ponga
And they
with the prime. Thank you for that, bro.
Clean there, taking Leaf out in mid.
Thank you, mate. Welcome into the Slug Club. This is a nice stack from G2. We're going to have 3 people on site and maybe a fast flank from the breach. And this is relatively scary for PRX. They hit 2. Yeah, and this breach should get 1. Oh. Oh, they've done so much damage.
Just respecting that, swings ahead of it. Does manage to find that kill now with 30 seconds. Looks like they might be wanting to try to fake a pivot, but G2, they're very much stuck here.
Valen is unbelievable with stingers. Just insane how good he is.
Push forward, Mind Freak able to find 1, but again, HP bar's falling low. Valen coming away with that one. Divide swinging around the side. Forsaken's gonna be the one.
They still win this?
Kill. Now it's all on Trent. Recovered Vandal in hand, 1 shot into Forsaken.
Might be worth popping Seekers. Yeah.
As the Seeker coming through just to confirm his position. Swing out.
Damn, bro. I'm impressed they managed to win this one, to be honest. It was a nice round from G2. They gave it a really good try. It was a good gamble stack.
4-0 now to start.
For what it's worth, this is a great round from G2. They do a ton of damage. They read this nicely. Valen, he is the best stinger player in the world. I have watched so many VODs of G2 coming up to this event, and like his stingers are insane. You've seen it here in this event as well, but the guy is just so crisp with that gun. It is unbelievable how accurate it is. Like, nerf
they did good though to actually make this one close. We still have money that's pretty low on 2 people, so G2 can reset, and these people would have to eco something, gets out the op. And honestly, on attack, well, they know about it now. I was going to say on attack, they might not know about it. Literally, gets vision blocked by the one-way and then just took a gamble shot.
They just got a lot of info to G2 that there's nobody over in A main. The haunt wasn't cleared. So that allows them to take a lot of space. Really, the only site they're giving up is B. And PRX is actually going to be rotating in that direction, but no real trap set up with all that attention in the mid. That's drawn both Jonah P and Trent over along with Lee.
Did they miss their they missed their Viper smoke lineup, and now they can't pick it back up. Yeah, they did. They missed their smoke lineup, and it's just on the floor here.
So far, the push forward not fully being watched for, and something he's gonna start working his way.
And now this guy has full vision of heaven because of it.
Value not found. Flash in with the blast pack exit. IC gets himself over to safety, but Jonah P gonna be traded out at the same time. And now with a
wow, Mindfreak gets a kill there. Also gets solid info. They saw 2 more people heaven, so they should just probably push spawn, but the smoke went.
Planted. All 3 players here from PRX sat in on the site. Shells from Jing trying to delay. Boombot also available, but Valen comes swinging through. He's instantly dealt with. Jing distracted, does end up falling. Leaf able to
dude, look at the unit, man. Look at them. It's such an odd situation, and they look so calm. Jing did incredible.
I mean, G2's making good reads. They're setting up these early traps that are getting the early picks.
Jing did incredible. Device is solid.
Comes up with these huge multi-kills.
His
completely turned the round on their head.
Smoke wasn't great though.
Numbers advantage for PRX. I mean, just so
good. Big fans of the Jonah P swing though.
He is just so crucial.
Which he when it was flashed? Was it he the guy?
He was the breach in A-round. He just
okay, yeah.
Roster that's full of cracked duelists.
Did you see they missed their I'm pretty sure they went to Viper smoke when the barrier went down, it hit the barrier, and then the time went out. The time stopped, and the smoke was just on the floor. They couldn't block heaven.
Given the deficit, and like you said, the reads have been good. They've been understanding the way that PRX are going to be rotating around the map and getting themselves in a position to intercept, but the trade outs here, the shots.
Yeah, bad position to be in early timeout.
Damage being dealt in these rounds and not getting ran over, but they're just also not finding those wins.
Exactly. I mean, look at PRX's economy. It's not the best. When you show it back on screen here, y'all at home will see this.
It's been fluctuating.
Yeah, so it's like, yes, there's a ton
this team is just so good at playing together. Like, the swings. It's hard to get multi kills against this team.
So it could start here.
Again, it is. They just buy into the system, right?
So
yeah, very much.
Especially on this map for G2.
Like, they know the win condition as a team. It's like their individual firepower, and they, yeah, as you said, like, it's really hard to get multi-kills. There's not really much else.
A lot of things. Absolutely.
Actual close.
Even in the TAC pause that Alex took against us in Madrid, he said, like, you guys can't outthink them, you can't outplay them, just go fight like lions and kill them. It's like,
that's sick.
Damage dealt. Able to back away.
It's pretty accurate though.
Yeah.
That's nice though. Get the Omen flash out in the first 10 seconds. It's a good round so far from PRX. They'll take that.
For now, looks like PRX is going to be more than happy to just leave Devi here, let him linger. The rest of the team turns their sights back over in towards Garage.
Valen's repositioned though. They're pinging out, expect him to be back behind the box, but he's actually just rotating.
3 pass and a stack on B. They were tempted to go in. Oh, this is nice, yeah. And this is one of the issues as well over towards B. No info, and sometimes you gotta get it.
Gone, that paranoia, not gonna be in play.
This is something that I love doing, man. We do this all the time on Liquid. Just op contact B is very underrated. That is an incredible stun. He just got unlucky about his gun. Everyone that took damage can get healed up. Forsaken's kind of low. That's it. 3 people here. A lot of this is on Divide, to be honest. Or they're just going to kill them all on sight. Okay, just kill them all on sight beforehand.
Now it is all on Trent. Can't make a noise. Can't make a sound. Needs to try. to catch them off guard, but Jing is watching for it now. They
So,
all know where he's at.
If I was G2 and I've been kind of looking at these rounds, I would be like, our ecos on our thrifties are looking close, right? Our ecos on our thrifties are looking close, and that's because they're gamble stacking more. So I think they can just gamble stack more in their actual buy rounds. I don't think PRX are like manipulating, rotating, making too much fake pressure.
Opportunity to find that pick, and he gets Valen with it off the dissipate of the smoke. Just so fast is something. Jing as well, so quick to react to these things. It's what makes PRX so darn difficult to fight against. Trent, that lurk just came.
Oh, that's
a hair too late. He was almost
they're doing good damage.
To maybe spin
it's
that
no
round
rounds.
back into G2's favor. Just not quite able to. A little bit of confirmation on some information. The pit used in mid.
4 ultimates online here for the side of G2.
Breach with a different gun wins that round? Yeah, you're probably right.
To get the win in.
He would have got 2.
You'd expect it to be this one, but you also don't want to be seeing an overcommitment of ultimates here. So the pit off the rip. We'll see what else becomes necessary as the round goes on, but for now, it's going to be...
I mean, this should be the round. This should be the round for G2. They got so many ults.
They know with this operator in play, they can't give up any of those early picks again. You can kind of afford to do it on an eco.
This is nice from PRX though. Just as I said, they're starting to group up and they're showing no fake pressure. They literally start doing an actual default of just taking A heaven control. Trying to set the op up.
Ooh, saw the head, but can't get the flick.
This is good. We got a question mark here. Over towards all A.
A bit of a fake pullback here.
Are they gonna ult?
Yeah, maybe just trying to audio bait a little bit here.
Okay, and they clear this question mark, and these two are then again now gonna prod over towards here. And are we gonna see a fake pass on hit to B, or we literally?
Just gonna be peeing his way onto the side. Something clears the way to buy on this.
I don't even blame Leaf for like not expecting this, bro. The calling from PRX is so good right now. Even me watching the minimap, I'm like, well, you can just gamble. And this time we hit over towards A, but we have double luck. Oh my god.
The showstopper was pulled. Alt not finding value. And there's Jing now arriving, making his presence known. Paintshell said there's nowhere to go.
Jesus, bro.
Into something who collapsed them. It's a flawless from PRX. Both in the
They're annihilating them. This is great calling though. Whoever did this.
They're playing a bit too passive.
Yeah, I think they have to now. I love this from PRX though. Such a good change up.
That is okay. We just need to keep screens under control. Get onto the site. We could pass the spike over to Mindfreak. He can bring it over and plant it. Jing's going to be lurking. Devi's holding an angle from Ramen. And they're going to win the round flawlessly. I mean, they're just so good. It's not just their shooting. They are very aware of their surroundings.
Yeah, it isn't just their shooting, because this overall plan was pretty good. But that's huge, to be honest. They get info on where the off is. Problem is, again, another eco. And then instant call after they get spotted over towards B. Get A. And I think that makes sense because both their ecos as well, they have been leaning heavy over towards B, so heading towards A's makes a lot of sense here. Good luck to Valen.
Is that paranoia and a stinger?
Valen now going to be noted. Smoke dissipates. He still comes away with one, but the jump forward from Jing. Looking for the kill.
Crazy,
he's able to fish it out. Finds that kill. Junapie taken down. Divide trying to intercept. Eventually he's able to steady the game. Finds that pick off.
What time are you on, by the way?
And it's now just Trent and Icy. Left alive. Sheriff's in hand.
Okay, we're at the same time.
Lovely.
Well, unfortunately, not much hope in hell. One now noted. Jing watching over and ramp. Drop shot coming their way. It's the swing out. Jing trying to challenge here.
I like how they execute there with like something going into the chest zone, the dog just scouting and then peeking out.
Take him even lower.
Yeah.
Simple, but nice. That's kind of like all they can do really with this type of
Ready on the back step. Can't find that final shot, and suddenly
Icy Jet, Breeze both going in.
Able to bring this one back, but time is dwindling.
I think this on this. I think Fnatic was the first team that thought do something similar to that.
Yeah, definitely the first time, but it is nice.
Divide takes him down. Again, a decent effort, so very close to getting that first round.
The ecos look way closer.
But PRX, they just barely
Here we go, buy round. Weber wants him to go aggro.
Yeah, it's great to see Icy coming alive here, having a great round after getting shut down.
Yeah, A is Team Zoman Flash as well.
See, they're so clean. Usually, our PRX, a little bit of whiffy from Jing and Devi, but
He's still annoyed.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, they gave him a few kills there. That was more over. That was him getting annoyed at them dueling over towards heaven.
Active on the map, especially on split, a map that a lot of teams can
He's
get
never
kinda
pleased.
stuck
I
in
mean,
the
it shouldn't have gone down to a
holding
1v1.
close
That's
plan.
why.
They're just trying to like lock you out.
They'll
but
take
they're
this
all
time
over the
out
place.
to
They're
maybe be like,
constantly moving
guys,
around, trying to find those open
those
angles,
situations,
those open spaces. Jing and Devi
don't do
in
it.
particular, so good at it.
Win.
Now the second timeout needing to be called here.
Or
from
he'll
the
just
side of
silently be
G2.
towing to
You were
himself.
asking the question earlier, how many rounds on the defender's side to feel comfortable? I don't think there's enough available at the moment.
No, they're not.
They do a one-way on heaven instead of a normal smoke. Yeah, so I mean, you can do that on both of them, right? Like, honestly, if you had like unlimited time, you can do a perfect one-way on spawn and a perfect one-way. You can do a perfect one-way here and a perfect one-way here, where you can see everyone that's here, but and same over towards heaven. But both of them take a little bit of time to hit, so you normally only go for one if it's like straight up.
Stalwart, they are so good.
They're strong though, but I think they use Viper Smoke on spawn anyway, right? I think they just perma one-way heaven and then Viper Smoke spawn.
Something that every team struggles against.
Like this change up again from PRX now, just going into aggro. Yeah, and G2 are on top of it, decide to play retake, but now they actually have to retake.
You got a couple players now. Thinking about going through heaven, Mind Freak going on a bit of a walkabout.
Saken still has a Skydog, and Seekers, and Viper. Oh, they can't win this round, chat. Are they gonna breach short? Something dodges it.
He's not caught by it already. Trent gonna be taken down. Entry from IC, able to find one, but now something strikes. 2 kills. Tries to swap over. Pick him up after the updraft.
Oh man, yeah, lovely call. D2 do a timeout, want to do something different, and they just insta rush.
Of the utility that Breach is going to be throwing and where he can get away with.
Yeah, and Breach short just didn't hit this guy, and IC didn't check this guy.
As soon as that aftershock comes through, he's like, oh, I can just stay tucked in the corner. The ult isn't going to hit me, and I'm just going to wait. And they can never really react in time. Jonah P gave it a try, but something just too darn fast.
Another eco, bro. G2 can't get around.
So well prepared here at PRX. Just everything that G2 tries to throw at them is just thwarted.
I mean, it's been flashy from Jing and something, but Devi, he's right up there with him. 10-1 at the moment on this Viper.
I mean, Devi is Palmer, just impact fragging. So like, if most of the important kills is, I mean, this is just what he does, dude.
Again, a kickback here.
This 10 doesn't die and just keeps getting the most important kill, really to secure the rounds. 10-1.
Something pushing forward. Maybe looking for a very deep angle. That's going to be Jing getting a spot on the Valen. The aftershock doing nothing to dissuade him. Look forward into the poison orb there with Shorty in hand. Something really wanted to take this forward space, but look at this. He's got the read. He's got the spot. That's going to be Icy taken down. The slow creep forward.
Brent pushes all the way behind, but might be a little bit too late.
They're so methodical. And you even had Devi there to cover just in case that went south.
Bolt line to try to slow him up, but spot out on the 2. Notes him here, something dashing forward, Shorty in hand, hunting, seeking target.
Look at this guy.
They're already dead as he swings around.
It looks so fun to be in this team.
Once again, all on Trent. See if he can just stop this from being a flawless.
How can you not love this team? Is there anyone in the world that actually dislikes this team? They're so sick to watch.
He's reading this lurk around the back very well. Can he win it out? Just a swing in, Mind Freak. He'll have it. It's a flawless 10-0.
Is that what you said, Blob?
PRX, 2 more rounds to be played out in the half as they look to deliver.
D2? I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Could be. Certainly feels like it. And now, economy's never going to be an issue for him the rest of this half. And it just Jing gets that spot early, just ahead of the Paranoia hitting him. You can see Devi right around that box as well. Not sure if he... I don't think he saw or heard Icy. Icy was being pretty good about obscuring his sound, but yeah, they're just so effective as working as a unit. Everybody's working together there, allowing time for something to go for
Still only one death right now from Devi.
Like
playing
plans here for PRX.
Playing the perfect game, dude. Look at him.
That helps too.
I mean, Leaf man's just trying to jiggle. Something not having it. Double push up here in the main.
Okay. Devi goes down, doubles his deaths.
Get noted, so they know that there's at least 2 players here in this position. Something wanted to take that space again. Shorty in hand. Tuck back here from Trent.
This is nice though from G2. Like they actually made them use all of their util to enter over towards site to get through an original choke point.
Up, Forsaken flushes him out. Valen now out in front here on the site. Tucks back behind elbow. Needing to stay safe. Full rotation still not called in here from the side of G2. Icy, okay, now starting to make his way over here towards A to try to reinforce his position, but Valen for now
even close.
all on his lonesome with 16 HP remaining.
Whoa.
In around the back and
Oh my god.
Valen dealt with.
That was like the better round from G2 though. They had to use so much util to get through that choke. They gotta start doing that, but it's a done game.
It's pretty much over at this point. I don't know, I think being aggressive would have been a bit better. Like
Back to back.
Towards A, like bait setup, stuff
allowing
crossfire.
these showstoppers to even get drawn out. Mind freak TPs up into heaven. It's 11.
Oh dude, double ult from Icy been shut down in exactly the same way.
First part of this tournament off didn't have to play in the Swiss stage because they win stage 1 of VZT Pacific and they are not missing a beat. Something in particular is feeling it with that op. You could just tell with those flicks. And that's Jing, the best in the business when it comes to blast pack landings and recovery. No one does it better than him, and he does it with a Vandal.
As we get ready to take a look at the scoreboard, you can see. I mean,
do you reckon that's where he TP'd up to heaven? He's like, please no.
Between both of them, just perfect parity. As they look to deliver utter destruction here.
Dude, I think I could just watch a replay of him every single round and I'd be happy.
Calls some attention over towards B. Meanwhile, A completely opened up. It's going to be the plant getting ready to come through. Jing one off the showstopper here after the plant.
This time it's Forsaken on the late lurk. Or PRX, so.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice though. They used all the thing that I love about PRX as well, they have been mixing it up. But do they? I mean, Device kind of looking for it, but I think the timing's going to be off. They have Heaven control and it's plant for Heaven. That's a great flash.
Weapon now scooped up, Forsaken. A bit of a riskier position.
Okay, G2.
Valen takes him down. Now it's all in the duelist. Something under the first. Turns for the flash, but he's taking
damn, there we go. They're on the board.
Don't call it a comeback.
Last round.
At long last, fight back.
Easy game.
Around victory here to close out the half. But 11-1 is a hell of a road to try to run back.
Yeah, and this time around they're a little bit quicker to react after giving up all that space.
Yeah, I mean, they just pushed down middle. That was it. They just kind of gave up and just started going super aggro. Again, I still really like everything the PRX did. Even, like, if I just take out their pure fragging, which won the majority of the rounds, like, their change up on the big buy rounds when they needed to do it was good.
That's going to be the first bit of frustration dealt over here to the side of Alex, but I think even he not going to be too upset given the game state here for them.
He shouldn't be. You would hope.
In a very strong position, G2.
G1.
To do in the second half.
You guys are savage.
We go into the halftime, give them a breather. We've got a very special guest standing by with Mika for an interview.
Hey guys, we have a special surprise for you. We have the whole Sasanto family right here in the venue. We have Yenny, who is Forsaken's mom. We have Ari, who is Forsaken's dad. And we have Hannah, who is Forsaken's auntie. That's right, the whole family is here. Now, of course, the world knows that you have a very talented gaming family. And this all started when you opened a PC shop or a LAN cafe many, many years ago. So is that where Forsaken and Xcure learned how to be pro gamers?
Oh, that's why?
Yes. That is where they learn how to be pro gamers. It runs in the family, right? And since the whole family is here with your two sons, did you get to spend time in Shanghai? Did you get to spend time as a family?
We come support my son and Team PRX.
Oh, yes, of course. I can see that. And where did you go as a family? Did you see any sites together?
Yes, my son is on the television watching us.
Oh, see, it's a whole family affair, right? So right now, the score is 11-1 in favor of PRX. And I know that, Ari, you are a gamer yourself. So what is your assessment? What is the analysis of the map so far?
Yeah, I'm analyzed. I'm trust and I believe PRX can be win this map.
Yes, of course. I think so far, you know, everybody agrees with that. What about you, Yenny? Do you have any words for PRX right now?
I will apa ya saya bilang ya. PRX PRX will be the winner champion.
All right, PRX will be the winner. You heard it from them. Let's get back to the game.
Thank you very much. Good to see the support. Good to see the fam coming out.
Yeah, respect.
Forsaken taking a glimpse across the stage, and his family is able to take back to their seats. It might not be too much longer until they're on their feet once again. It's PRX 11-1, utter domination in that first half. They start off with the pistol. It's all but over.
Yeah, I mean
11-1.
Can we even hype this one up?
Monumental.
We'll keep track of pistols. I'll do that much.
It's going to be really tricky. This is a 4-1 setup here for the side of PRX. Got all your.
Has it been as dominant as it looks? Yeah, it really has.
Over there on the A site and a toxic screen setup for what I assume is a retake if they pivot towards B. But of course, it's PRX.
Six-person duel on A ramp.
Rushing forward, but it's going to be Leaf.
Okay, well, Leaf will take that.
Excellent response, some damage taken. But widely, G2 very much coming out dominant on that exchange. Forsaken still creeping up. Oh, doesn't note him. Does manage to take him down, but an immense amount of damage now dealt to him. That much more pressure here going to be pushed onto Devi, and Forsaken is not ready for Trent. Solid lurk from him. And now the pivot back over towards the A site.
Devi aware that there could be somebody coming through spawn, or they're just going to be making their way over towards A. So that is going to be the direction he starts. Valen going to be coming down the stairs behind him. Can't find the shots. Yeah, Trent.
Okay.
It's going to take him down, and G2 gets what is literally
two in a row.
Pistol. And it's off the back of just some good patience off the rip, Achilleos.
Well,
Logic Valo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Economy going to be in a good spot. PRX.
So much for the gift, bro.
Not going to be seeing any kind of force-ups here. A very good opening volley here from Leaf to just gun down 3. Try to fast-track that pit. And there's that frustration starting to come through.
I don't think he was happy at the push at 1 minute.
Couldn't even find one, I think is what he said there.
Bro, it's so funny watching his camera, man.
Yeah, it's good content.
Yeah, you know, Alex
it must be...
Yeah.
It's such a hard team to coach.
I mean,
the win condition is doing a lot of mad stuff and playing together. But then you have to, then he gets angry at them doing mad stuff.
Coming through, there's the Russian, Forsaken able to find one. I see a
Trent.
I don't know, yeah, I'm glad I'm not
will take out the enemy raise, but now it's all on something. A stinger
would be fun, though.
6 bullets left in the clip here.
I mean, they're consistent on how they do it. I just don't know if they put like the.
You're on the Prowler, just trying
to finish
exit.
They're very
little bit
like, they're very good at like semi-finals, even grand finals, but like finishing off, I feel like they sometimes struggle in like
to do some additional damage.
Yeah.
Should be a pivot over towards A.
Until this one.
Seeing him go up into B, but he's proactive against it, trying to get ahead of this.
He's hearing all of this. As there's the haunt out, will reveal it and swings in, just trying to get a catch. Taken down, 2 players falling there on the side of G2, but overall still in a very good position coming out of that
fast Byron.
It's a great haunt. Just making sure that you've got something identified, knowing how fast PRX likes to move around the map. So
I see gets a Bucky out. Where on earth is he going with this? Attack Bucky.
The way that PRX is maneuvering themselves around their map, they're very decisive. And you got to be so cautious, because a lot of players might take their time and kind of look around, and PRX just says, I think you're doing this, so I'm going to go there too and just try to challenge you. Now, full rifles for PRX. Everything in 2 Bulldogs for G2. And a pacey hit. Just Devi waiting around the corner up here.
And Devi to go ahead and try to slow this up. Forsaken as well, pressuring from the side.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good util
for that season
at the moment. Kind of forced over towards B heaven. I'm surprised they didn't duel this after that.
Smoke to cover for now. Playing on the narrowest of margins, but now it's going to dissipate.
All passing on defense. Dog goes in. Something is a lunatic. Oh my goodness. And can this guy heal him now?
Now the double challenge here in a garage. Jonah P having to backpedal, but still comes up with the kill. Gets the dig.
Lovely from Jonah. Something did get healed up, so full HP now for this duel. Did matter.
However, brings it back, and Jing!
Huge.
Caught with his knife out, but still finds the shot.
Yeah.
Decent damage here from G2.
It was good from Jonah. I mean, shout out to Forsaken. The heal actually wins them this round, really. The dog that enables something to get that first kill and then heals them back up to take this last duel and win over towards B main.
Some of the rotation timings against PRX. Jonah P in particular anticipating that aggressive peak. shuts down 2 players.
Oh man.
But they're just a little
I love how the
camera
people are already on it as well. We've already seen so many replays of him. Okay, 9 chances.
From the PRX side.
Yeah.
They will just have something rather push forward here. Pulls back up the ramp. In the meantime, basically shoulder to shoulder alongside Trent, but it's going to be Icy taking down first. Trent responding fire.
I mean, was that through smoke, or I think they were both through smoke.
Poison Orb comes back up. Some space here taken in a main by G2, working their way up the ramp. The drop, getting ready to come in. 2 players, something nearly
God, I thought he was going to get a double.
Down to
45.
Jing immediately moving over, looking to reinforce.
This is a good push from Mind Freak. He has insane timing. Okay.
I can't believe Trent read that.
I can't believe Trent got that kill.
Jing now, he knows that this flank is going to be coming through, so he just wants to stay tucked away. He wants to intercept. He wants to take out this fade.
Spike planted.
Hey, chat, that was mental though from Trent.
Turns back, knows that they haven't seen this raise. He's uncertain about his position. And this is buying critical time here for G2. Divide trying to push forward, spots one, fault line. He can't dodge it. Takes quite a bit of damage here now, down to 25. Flash is coming, Jing still holding the angle, but now noted. Decides to turn his sights back over here.
Wait,
in towards A.
Divide won that duel?
But time taking Jing dead. It's all in Divide to try to see if he can finish the map right here, right now, but it's a 1v2 with the time. Not working towards him. 1 bullet remaining here in the clip. As he will just have to pull back. This will be G2's round. They stay in the game, they stay in the map.
Just trying to do as much damage as he can to them. Knows the economic situation. Both teams.
Yeah, and we'll slowly count it down.
He's trying to see if he could maybe sneak 1 more gun away from G2 going into the next round. But G2.
Bro, show me this replay of Trent. It was pretty impressive.
For sure. I mean, Forsaken wins the opener, but then gets
okay, first one when he was on top of box.
Something there by himself. Can't transfer.
Damn, he just.
Unbelievable awareness. I was watching that.
Yeah, I was watching on the minimap too.
He's creeping up behind Trent, but Trent just
starting to get
an understanding of PRX's movement, how they're
and this one should be easy. Just easy. Something one away from knives, so they could go aggro and get his knives over towards here. Yes, they go aggro. Something's going to be picking up this orb. Something is not going to be picking up this orb.
He just gets massacred. Viper now eliminated, full send, rotate, aside from Forsaken, who's still going to be lingering back over towards A, trying to make sure that it's not going to be any late lurks coming through. G2 in the meantime, more than happy to start taking space here on this B site. Lurk still in from Leaf though. There's shots from something, not going to be connecting. Icy able to take him down, now Mind Freak going to be dead. Jing, smattering of damage dealt there. With his Spectre looking for a kill, is able to find one, but now he's between a rock and a hard place. Leaf up above, Icy swinging, finishes him off. That's going to be G2 now getting the bomb.
Yeah, Icy gets his ult with that as well, so they actually still have a lot of good ults to win this round as well.
They can keep this going. It is obviously going to be very, very difficult. You have no room for error here.
Well, that's all they get.
But it is starting to feel a lot
they got
more
7. Whoa, that might be the worst 7 so far. Let me edit this.
The way that they're reading them, able to shut them down in mid early in the round, have a good fast hit, not really give any opportunities for any of those utils or player swings to find any value there. There's Jing with the 1.
No one saw that one, right?
And now you've got so many alts to work with. Yes, there's the Seekers for Forsaken. But that's the only.
This is real early control.
The big ultimate that PRX has to work with. Some information gain. Just Trent though, and he's kind of been on his own.
Yeah, is Trent just entrusted with solo creating pressure on middle?
Rotate off of that. Looks like they are going to start stacking a bit more towards A. Knowing that Trent is usually a lone wolf over in that area of the map.
They like this defensive wall as well. It's good for retaking, it's good for playing over towards A heaven, and it's good for taking back control. Like there's a move that Divide likes to do, and we might see it here, where he likes to pop up the wall and kind of move behind it to play heaven.
Needing to be used by Forsaken. Try to track these players. It's all leading towards
he looks pretty far away. All of the Seekers go over towards site. Fade ult doesn't get too much. Raze ult doesn't get too much.
Showstopper used.
Jing?
Swings around in from behind. Icy seeking targets, but he shorts it, and Jing still dealing a little bit of damage.
What the hell? That's insanity from Jing. The confidence, double setup on site's pretty good.
Patiently finds the first. Forsaken out in heaven, finding another. But now it's mind freaking 1v2. TP.
Lovely TP. Oh my god, what a round from him.
Plant getting ready to come in. The paranoia goes across, but he still sticks for this. Jonah P. Can he clutch? Yes,
Damn, nicely done from Jonah. Dude, Jonah's been great though.
Big comeback so well.
Yeah, they're kind of. It's close,
yeah,
but.
Some good maneuvering.
That is close. I just feel like PRX or team, I'll just get one round. Individual skill will prevail.
Yeah, as soon as G2 have run out of bolts, which I think is now, I think it's done.
That we're continuing to leave something.
Feels like as soon as something gets out and up as well.
That's something that G2 is exploiting. They're sending at least 2 at him.
Be close to attack force as well,
make
so
sure that he's dealt with.
Just to reset them a little bit.
Every round here just gives G2 more and more confidence. Certainly it's going to be tough to get to the overtime, but going
No
into
one's
the next
saving?
map,
Okay, so yeah.
we're going to be feeling like, okay,
Something
we can go toe-to-toe with these aimers.
with his knives means that he can buy op next round, so I would imagine G2 get this and then they get next, but something has knives, so maybe.
Checking forward here in the vent.
6 chances.
Showstopper and knives on the opposite side.
It's slowly going down.
See those come into play. They want to save those for an actual full investment round.
They've completely left the A side open, hoping that G2 will continue this mid-contestion.
A push out. I mean, something going for the challenge. He's rushing forward. He gets the kill somehow.
That's ridiculous, dude.
It feels like he should have never been able to get
How, man?
Icy as well. Tagged down to 5 HP.
Well, nobody does that.
Yeah, literally nobody does that.
Something does. They fight forward, Divine in a rough position.
Never seen anything like
Quite
it.
a bit of damage after shock to try to force him back. Swings out, just wanting the challenge, wanting to do some damage, but the shots go wide. Space now taken here on the A site.
How did you get that kill?
Lingering around in heaven, looking to try to get the catch here. Meanwhile, Jing and Forsaken pushing their way through sewer. Freak now arriving, the slow swing, but the one tap of the Guardian.
And Icy's low.
Now a 3v3.
Okay, Valor needs to bail him out a little bit.
Showstopper still in play.
Exactly.
Oh no. Okay, Jonah P needs to bail him out a little bit.
Hit going forward, balance, swinging out. Jing not really anticipating that one, but now jumps up over the top, puts him down, balance, dead, gets the spot on the Icy, finishes it. He's 5 HP. Paint shell into the corner. Aftershock not connecting. It's 10 bullets and a stinger now 8. Swing back around here to elbow. Looking to challenge, the tap on it, the force space taken, and Jonah P again, the last
Jonah
one
P,
standing.
man.
He keeps him in it.
I mean, they're giving him everything they can handle, and G2 has
Close
been
game. I mean, close rounds, not game.
just enough here on this attacker's side.
Pause. I think he's fine with what they're doing at the moment because they talked in this eco that they want to get the op out, and I feel like that would have been what it is. You might still see the pause, and maybe he's going to give him a bit more instruction, but I think he's happy with how they realize they need to get the op out.
Absolutely stalwart for G2. The professor doing a great
What?
keeping this map from being over just yet.
Yeah.
5 rounds away now, G2. That's what you need.
I know they have, all G2 has is a Viper ult, so as long as they don't get over towards the site, kind of fine. Just where the op's gonna go, really.
Hang in there. So timeout called from PRX. Alex looking to intervene, looking to get split, done and over with. Just how much more gas is in the tank here for G2. It's what they've been showing so far on this attacker side. It has been a breath of fresh air compared to what we were seeing in the first half.
Yeah, and they've been running away with this so much that they had kept the
Nah, that's all that's.
That's a huge piece to the PRX puzzle. It feels like on this map, especially on the
5
chances.
Side,
there's a Viper's Pit for Leaf, so
from 9 to 5.
You can get that plant down,
and they don't really. I mean, maybe they have the Omen ult to try and get him over towards the site. You could say they want to flash double satchel heaven, and the op is literally waiting for this.
I mean, you got a lot here. This looks like a fault line into a fast hit up ramp, something like that, or maybe just a flasher.
Flash at the ready.
Yep.
Get ready to push forward. Trailblazer just going to be cleared out, but taken it.
I like this though. It was like they had the second hit ready in case there was
Op now right out
a bit of resistance. Oh boy.
Spot gets the kill. Icy taken down. A lot of the entry power now out of G2's hands.
Yeah, that is not great. Gap in the wall.
Yeah. Oh, this is insane.
He's going to go pushing forward.
He's a
I'm not
lunatic.
going to be happy with that one, Alec.
Yeah, give me that Alex cam on that.
Easily able to deal with it. Fault line being sent off the back of the Prowler. Just look at the chase.
Definitely a desk slam for that one.
Eliminated, clear out on the haunt. That's a big entry here for G2. Who now
That's desk slam worthy. And they get the Viper all in. Oh my god. And then they can't afford an op for a little bit.
Find value from here, trying to find the round win. PRX feels nigh impossible.
Tens extra, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime.
I mean,
There you go. Thank you for the 2 months.
Waits out the Prowler time and he finds him. The pit now dropped. Back into a 3v3. Push
no
down,
way.
Getting Valen. Just Trent and Jonah P now left and Jay cleans it up. Trent, last one standing.
Got a 1v3 it.
Time on his side. Quick little jiggle peek.
That's the round that the win.
But he cannot get the second.
That's so funny. Well, we're not going to see the replay if he was splashing the desk.
Plenty of time to spare. It's PRX.
Yeah, they let it get a little bit closer at the end, but that was dominant.
After 11
It was.
To ring it back to 7-13.